Hello everyone, my name is Vaishnavi Munde. Today I am going to present my history project on the topic Inscriptions and Copper Plates. This topic is related to chapter number 1 of SSC history textbook which explains the sources of history. Historical sources help us understand the life, culture, administration and achievements of ancient people. Among these sources, inscriptions and copper plates are very important material sources because they provide direct evidence from the past. But what are inscriptions? Inscriptions are writings carved on stones, pillars, caves, temple walls, or metals. Ancient rulers used inscriptions to spread messages, record victories, announce laws, and give information about their kingdoms. These inscriptions were usually written in scripts like Brahmi and Kharosthi. Historians and archaeologists study inscriptions to understand ancient India society, religion, administration, and culture. Inscriptions are considered reliable historical sources because they were written during the same period in which events happened. How inscriptions help us historians know about history? Inscriptions help historians in many ways. They provide information about names of kings and dynasties, religious beliefs and practices, political administration, economic condition, language, and scripts used in ancient India. One of the most famous example is the inscriptions of Emperor Ashoka. He craved his messages of peace, non-violence, and dhamma on the rocks and pillars across his empire. These inscriptions help historians learn about the Mauryan Empire and Ashoka's rule. Let's know about copper plates. Copper plates are the sheets of copper used in ancient time for writing official records. Kings and rulers used them to record land grants, donation, tax exemptions, and royal orders. Copper was used because it was strong and long lasting. These plates were often tied together with copper rings and sealed with a royal symbol. Today, copper plates are important historical sources because they provide accurate details about the ancient kingdoms and administration. Copper plates are useful because they provide information about land grants and donation, help historians study ancient administration, reveal social and economic conditions, preserve historical records for long period. Many copper plates from the Gupta and Chalukya periods have been discovered. These records help historians understand the development of Indian civilization. Let us know the basic difference between the inscription and copper plates that we have learned so far. Inscriptions are public messages, whereas copper plates are grants and orders. The inscriptions are fixed at one place, whereas copper plates are official records. Inscriptions are written on the stones or walls, and copper plates are written on copper sheets. Inscriptions are usually used for announcement, whereas copper plates are used for grants and orders. Some real life examples: inscriptions like Ashoka pillar inscriptions, Ajanta cave inscriptions. For copper plates, Sahugaura copper plate, land grant copper plates of ancient kings. Sahugaura is most important example because it is considered one of the oldest copper plate inscriptions found in India. It was discovered in Sahugaura and belongs to the Mauryan period. It is written in Brahmi script and contains instructions related to food grain storage during the times of famine and emergency. This shows that ancient rulers had proper administrative system and cared about the public welfare. The Saugawara copper plate is important because it is the earliest copper plate record in India. It gives information about disaster management in ancient times. It helps historians understand Mauryan administration. This copper plates proves that even ancient governments planned for difficult situations like drought and food shortage. In chapter number 1 of SSC history textbook, we learn about different historical sources. Inscriptions and copper plates are examples of material sources of history. They help historians collect true and reliable information about the ancient India. Without these sources, it would be very difficult to understand the past accurately. Today, inscriptions and copper plates are preserved in museums and archaeological departments. Historians and archaeologists continue to study them to discover new facts about Indian history. These historical records are an important part of Indians' culture heritage and help future generations learn about the achievements of ancient civilization. At last, to conclude, inscriptions and copper plates are valuable historical sources that provide information about ancient rulers, administration, religion, and society. The Saugawara copper plate is an important example that shows the advanced administrative system of Mauryan period. These sources help us understand India's rich and glorious part. Thank you, and like and subscribe for more content like this.